having me. Thanks also to Christina for actually giving me the opportunity to come and talk to you guys. New people I wouldn't have met before, and happy to see you here as well. So my business is called Toys of Wood. I'm doing this for almost 4 years and a little bit. I'm actually out of a niche. My son is now 5 years old, and I couldn't really find toys. They are basically doing things I like for my child to use. So I like natural wooden toys. They aren't basically painted with things I don't know where they're from. So I'm kind of stepping in the same direction like I presented before. I like sustainable products. They have an impact on children basically for their future, as well as showing where they're actually from, so they can see I make things out of wood. So that's why I call my business that way. People know where wood can come from and what wood can actually do with us and is constantly around us. So all my products in the children range are between 0 and 5 years old. So I try not to get over the or in the school range, where the kids are a little bit older and have more needs in different directions. So where my love for wood actually came from was my grandfather. He was also a joiner and used wood all his life. And it was beautiful to come in his workshop and smell the wood when he shaped something, and I really enjoyed it. And I believe this is why I've probably finally found, after probably 6 years, no, actually not that much, 5 years after I finished my school, what I really wanted to do. I wanted to use the creativity, what I already had all my life, in a great way, and design things for children. I thought I'd bring a few examples as well to show you where I'm at the moment. So I've got a little bag in here, and there's some cards. So if you're interested in, just take one out and have a look inside what it's actually there. You can feel it, touch it, and shake it. I'll leave one in my hands just to show you where I started. Basically, my son was born in 1 year old, and I thought, oh, how can I start? I would like to go into the design range and make things for children, because I couldn't find beautiful products in this country, except I go to really expensive toy shops and found out that they're actually from Germany, and I'm actually German. and I thought, why don't I use 2 things I've learned and saying that they're interested for other people. So I started making a rattle in the age when he was just before 1 year old, and this product stood with me since, and it's something I really enjoy making. Maybe let this go around and we can have a little feel about it. The benefits of wooden toys in general: they develop more meaningful cognitive skills. They also stimulate children's mind by touching, feeling, what can I do with it. What I try to do also with my toys, to have sometimes more than one use, which I really enjoy for seeing how creative they are. So this what I haven't actually said yet is that all the toys I make, the design I make myself. So I'm in that stage that I have a lot of orders, but I'm now to the point I think I need some help, and this is probably where I'm coming in a minute. So other benefits of wooden toys are timeless, feeling of nostalgia. They might mostly pass down to the next generation or to another sibling. Instead of having plastic toys that mainly break after a year, and you have to buy new ones anyway. So you have the feel of that product as well, loving it to keep it in the family. They're charming, aesthetically pleasing, durable, and if that breaks, it is still possible to fix them. So you basically stay in the same area of environmentally friendly things, have an impact on it, biodegradable resource. And the target market is probably clear from there, that people who come to buy my product are people they enjoy material, they comes basically down to all the benefits I just said. I think I should focus on the next part, where I think my business should go in the future. And this is thinking of getting some toys made by other companies and finding a better price, or a price that I can still make some money from it, but as well charging not too much for the end customer, which would be probably the parent or the grandparent. I'm interested in finding an investor helping me making other products, as I started here showing, which are little small toy furniture for children that they can use, play around with, still light enough, but you know, it still has that wood area as well in it, and it still becomes, it's still part of my business. So instead of starting a new one, I still love making furniture as well. I think something I really like is a professional in advertising writing. Like, this is something I'm not passionate about. I like reading things that are great written, but this is nothing I've learned and was really good at it. I try to market my business so much as I can, but it is a task. I think this is, you know, you're a designer and maker, and you also have to market, so this is a big thing. I think it's just too much for me in some ways, so this is something else. And the last thing, probably an affordable packaging design. I already spoke to someone about it, but it's just unbelievable how much money they charge. I'm a designer myself, but this is outrageous for my pocket at the moment, and this is something I would like to find. And the connections to interior designer, because I try to still stay with some of my ideas in that area of interior design. And I think this is really hard, being a toy designer as well, making something that can be in your home at the same time. It can be used as a sitting product or lighting or something like this. There are probably a few more other things I would have liked to talk, but I think my time is over. I'm happy to hear whatever people have or come up with.